Welcome everyone. So today we're going to solve a very nice indices question where we need to find the value of x. Okay, so the question is 9 raised to 2x minus 1, and this we have 9 raised to 2x minus 2, and this is equals to 1944, and we need to obviously find the value of x. Now this looks so tricky because they think that how do you do something like this. See, please understand the bases are same. So here we can take something which is common. But now what do you take common? See, if you had a raised to 4 minus a raised to 3, what you will take common from here? You will take the index which is the smallest, right? So a raised to 3 is taken out and you're left with just a minus 1. Now why a? Because when you multiply a raised to 3 inside, you will get what? A raised to 3 into a minus a raised to 3. Now, a raised to m into a raised to n, when the bases are same in indices, you can directly add the indices. Okay, when the bases are same and it's a product situation. So, similarly, here this eventually comes out to be a raised to 4 minus a raised to 3, which is exactly your question. Okay, so using the same logic, what you should take common. Now, this is quite interesting. First, very important thing for you all to even think about what to be taken common. You need to realize which is the smaller values. 2 raised to minus x minus 1, sorry, 2 raised to x minus 1 or 2 raised to x minus 2. Now here they have I forgot to tell you all, the value of x is a positive number. Okay, if it is not a positive number, then things would have been a very difficult situation for us to do. But since they have already told us that x value is positive, so in this case I can take that this particular value or this particular value. So from these two values I can say this value is, sorry, I can say 2 raised to x minus 1 is greater. Okay, so using the same logic, what I can take is 2 raised to x, sorry, 9 raised to 2x minus 2 is taken out, and here I'm just left with what? 1 minus 1, and this is looking like 1944. Okay, so let's try and do it on the next page. So like what I did was I took the least index, which was 9 raised to 2x minus 2 common, and I'm left with just 9 minus 1 equals to 1944. Now why just 9? Because the difference between the two is just with 1. One value is greater for 2 raised 2x minus 1. Okay, and if you have doubts, just add. Let's do 9 raised to 2x minus 2, open the brackets, and you just have into 9 minus 9 raised to 2x minus 2. Using the law of indices, here you need to add. Okay, so 9 raised to 2x minus 2 plus 1, the rest will remain same. So this comes out to be 9 raised to 2x minus 1 minus 9 raised to 2x minus 2. Okay, so I hope this is very clear to everyone. There is no confusion or there is no doubt in your head regarding this. Okay, so now from here, what do? We'll keep the 9 raised to 2x minus 2 common, and this will become 9 minus 1, that gets you what? 8. Now at this point, we'll not write 1944 as 1944. We'll write it in terms of 8. Okay, so we have 1944, and this is what divided by 8, because I'm assuming, or we'll try that it is divisible completely by 8, which is true because 944, the last 3 digits are completely divisible by 8. So here what you get is 2, 4 and 3. So what we'll do is we'll try and write the value of this 1944 as 8 into 243. Okay, now please understand, what we can do is we'll divide both sides by 8 to try to simplify things for us. So this is cancelling. Now I am left with what? 243. Now mind you, 243 is nothing but what? 3 raised to 5. And I can write this 9 as nothing but what? 3 squared, the whole raised to 2x minus 2. Okay, now very important thing to remember in indices, when you have a raised to m, the whole raised to n, it can be written as a raised to m into n. So this will look like 3 raised to 4x minus 4 equals to 3 raised to 5. So now since the bases are same, I can directly equate the indices. So I can say 4x minus 4 equals to 5. So this becomes the 4x minus 4 goes on the other side. So this gets you 5 plus 4, that gets you 9. Okay. Now 4, in order to find the value of x, what we'll do is we'll divide both sides by 4. So we can say that the value of x is nothing but what, 9 upon 4, or you can write it as nothing but what, 2 1 by 4, because this is an improper fraction. Okay, so something like this should work for you. Okay, now please understand, this is the best way of doing this kind of a scenario or this kind of a sum. Now let's understand, if you had done this step immediately in your head, you would have gotten to this point, 9 raised to 2x minus 2 and into 8. So the moment you found 8 over here, you directly divide this number by 8 and you got it as what, 243. Understood? So much of so many steps we could do this in our head. Okay, now why do I write 90% of the people failed? Because they could not do this sum under 60 seconds. Okay, and if you really want to beat the rest of the competition in entrances like cat, gmat, or ipmat, okay, all of these exams are quant intensive. Okay, so you need to be like really good at your quant. Okay, and people who can do these things in their head would definitely get lot of time in this kind of crucial exams, and though that time you can invest in lot of other good sums. Okay, now apart from this, okay, if they had given you options, then for some sums like this you can definitely think about options also, that is nothing wrong in that. Okay, but I would still recommend this method. At least get this entire sum to a simplified form, then things become easier. Imagine if they had given us options and you just had to figure out 9 raised to 2x minus 2 equals to 243. So at what point or what value of x, you just have to put all these values and check what value is giving you 243. That also makes lot of sense. Okay, so please understand, I do so much of efforts in explaining all of you all that, for entrances, a lot of people say that how did 90% of the people failed, and they comment. But please understand, this is for those entrances where timing is very crucial. Okay, see, this any school going child with higher level of mathematics or decent amount of knowledge for mathematics could do it. The challenge is to get it done in 60 seconds. Okay, so I hope this is very clear to everyone. That's it for today. I will see you in the next video.